there's a city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. Man, in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others. Another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Cleveland Browns. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Cleveland. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. They're led out by by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Okay, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places and why he continues to sustain a lot of success in this league.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll throw. 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. And he's brought down before the return gets far. And here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the Colorado and Jackson State products. It's Shedeur Sanders.
Kate, I don't think any of us will forget the 2025 NFL Draft and the story that was Shedeur Sanders. But the key for him in his NFL career, it's not where you start, it's where you finish. And he's got to use his wealth of experience as a change maker, a difference maker, to take this opportunity and run with it in Cleveland.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Here we go, here we go. Hop 70, hop 70.
Another one for Junkins. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's good for a Browns.
Let's go now.
First down.
Ready, ready.
Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the old lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but you'll get explosive on the ground as well.
This is Andre Schmidt to try the extra point. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. And here is Schmidt to send this away. His return starts at the 5. Good work so far. He's got room. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Detroit getting its offense set for their second try. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. On first down, it's Goff. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that is good for a Detroit first down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. On first down, it's Gibbs. And it's not just your quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short. in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down. It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
At the 23-yard line.
Going again here, Sanders. And down he goes. The Lions rush gets home. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
Brings up third down.
Okay, ready? Ready? Liking 18.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're stuck behind the sticks on third. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Browns are lined up to punt. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And the fair catch is made just about a yard or two short of midfield. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. First down run, now is in 5, now 2nd and 5. Another one for Gibbs. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one complete to St. Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
We've set it down from 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
Sending the tight end in motion left. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Middle was crowded, so he found some daylight outside. Look at that. That's a 9-yard gain. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. 2nd down. Allen throwing again. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And even worse, Brock, it's going to bring up 4th down. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to throw it. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Just another circumstance of a very well-coached group defensively. Awareness, game situations, knowing the moment. What an excellent job there to be in position to stop that fake. Really turn the momentum around.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Steady zone. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. And they finally get him to the ground.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Ready.
Intended for David Njoku.
Ready.
Coverage by Jack Campbell.
3rd and long for him here. And the screen pass for Judkins. On 3rd down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Corey Bajorquez on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. The Lions going to go on offense here late in the half. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
It's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to the air. Allen. Flush out now to his left. The Browns get there and take him down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Play action now. Allen. Another two plays, both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down. They'll go. Allen. Look at that power. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go. Red, 38.
From the gun, Gabriel. Short pass brought in. And they bring him to a halt right at that midfield stripe. Tackled by Jack Campbell. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Set punt. 60 red.
Gabriel here from the gun. Ooh, puts him around under this one. Right side. Brought in inside the 20. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So this is Andre Schmidt to attempt this Browns field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. Pressure mid, and it's blocked. They get free up the middle. It's a breakaway. 30 into the red zone. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions tie this game 7-7.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. We are back, and our blankets of rain have not let up. We've got a drenched field out there. Gonna be an interesting second half here. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're off and running once again. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Offense look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Another game to Judkins. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Sanders will keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. They catch it behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another kid at the end of the play. You never want to take an unnecessary shots throughout this game.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
Back.
Looking out of the gun, Sanders. They want him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Are lining up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Picked up at the 38. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Lions offense returning to the field. They're coming off a 4th down try that didn't work in their favor. Let's see how that might affect the approach they take this time out. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Taken in by Williams outright. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
10 yards on the play. That's good. For the Lions.
In off to Gibbs from the gun. On the move, past the 40. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you can take it in the NFL.
At the 36-yard line.
Running behind center with White. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker, it's Gibbs. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. The Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They'll bring out the punter here. Jack Fox will kick it away. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. The Cleveland offense back out, getting set for the drive. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it.
Come on. Hey.
From the gun, Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Start. 70 Lions.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. We're tied at 7 apiece as we get ready for the 4th.
Ready up.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Let's go now. Step.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions bring this back inside the 10-yard line before going down.
First down and goal to go at the 7-yard line.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
Cougar 19.
First and goal. Here's Gibbs. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage once again. That 7-yard line as they get set. 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Gibbs again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be Browns football.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
The Browns getting their offense out there. And this group feeling a little urgency to make the most of this one, Brock, after they threw that interception the last time out.
Yeah, we know there's no more predictive stat in the NFL than giving the ball away. Now, we walk that fine line as a quarterback. You can't play timid and scared to make a mistake, but you know you can't put the ball again in the other team's hands.
And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Handoff now to Judkins. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Come on.
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
It's a fake from deep on their own half. And no success on the fake pass. That's way too tough to connect on the throw. That's a turnover on downs.
Well, they tried the fake, but no one was fooled. Defenders saw right through that attempt to sell that punt. Clearly, this squad did their homework this week, and they knew that was coming on 4th down.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end in motion now. First down throw for Allen. This one's caught. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Gibbs now from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, left side for Gibbs. Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
I think even the defense would admit, a little surprised to see him running on 3rd and long. That's called pursuit. Riley, quick after that initial reaction, and stuck him behind the line.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed a lead.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
He'll take this at the 10. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns down by only 3. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Down.
Back to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. On the 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. They look to throw it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down. Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going for it again. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Gabriel's going to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So now here's 3rd and 5.
A loss of 1.
Watch out now. 50 Here we go. Here we go.
Now to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up. Now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The Lions get ready to return to the field. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Catch made left side by Laporta. And this one doesn't go far. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw it. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. He has it at the 33. Well, as fun as it would have been, unlikely that we were going to see a walk-off punt return touchdown there. And now with no time remaining, we're headed for overtime. Well, both teams have battled not just each other over 4 quarters, Brock, but these elements as well, and it's not letting up. Overtime is underway. Escapes a defender, and this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. In the last... did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays. Overtime, how do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Ready!
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose! But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble they just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Look at that first cut. I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Another one for Judkins. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Run right side. Judkins. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run. Get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Goal at the 7-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Check out.
A give left side. Judkins breaks the tackle. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. 3rd and goal a touchdown's not going to end it, but it would certainly apply the pressure.
Come on.
Here he is to throw. Getting out to his left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in overtime. This is a big moment, Brock. Here comes Andre Schmidt. Don't forget, the defense got in there and blocked one earlier. It's good. The kick sails through. And the pressure now applied to that opposing sideline.
And this game isn't over yet officially, but when you see the time left on the clock, you've got to treat this attempt like a game winner. He just did, coming through in the moment of truth to put them up in overtime.
Without a doubt, Brock, the most important possession of the game about to begin as the kick is away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. Their defense held at least a little, Brock, but the pressure is still on. They need a field goal to keep this game going or a touchdown to end it.
And I can promise you right now, lie detector test in that huddle, every single one of those guys have asked, says, I want a touchdown. I'm not even thinking of a field goal. That should be your mindset to go finish this game right now.
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. As they'll be left with just 1 more to work with here in OT. Need to at least get in range for a tying field goal. A touchdown obviously wins it. Here's 2nd down. Play action here with Goff. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge? There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Big moment here in overtime. 4th down, and the offense is out there. Throwing now. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get 1 more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.